Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm Jason, your host.
And I'm Julia, your co-host. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Today's topic is very powerful and maybe a little surprising. We are talking about the only way to become fluent in English.
Yes, and I know many of you are thinking, only one way? Really? Because there are thousands of videos, books, and courses that promise fluency.
Exactly. Some say you need perfect grammar. Others say you must memorize thousands of words. Some people even think you need to move to another country.
And maybe you've been studying English for years, but you still don't feel fluent. You understand a lot, but when it's time to speak, you freeze.
Your mind goes blank,
Your heart starts beating fast.
and you think, why is this so hard?
If that sounds like you, don't worry, you're not alone. Millions of English learners feel the same way.
But here's the truth. Fluency is not magic. It's not talent. And it's not about being perfect.
There is one simple principle that separates fluent speakers from learners who stay stuck.
And today, we're going to break it down step by step in a simple way.
So stay with us, because by the end of this episode, you will clearly understand what you must do and what you must stop doing to finally become fluent.
Let's get started. All right, Julia, let's talk about the biggest myth about fluency. What do you think most learners believe?
Oh, that's easy. Most learners believe they must speak perfect English before they can call themselves fluent.
Yes, they think fluency means zero mistakes, perfect grammar, perfect pronunciation, perfect vocabulary.
But that's simply not true. Even native speakers make grammar mistakes sometimes.
Exactly. Fluency is not about perfection, it's about communication. It's about expressing your ideas smoothly and confidently, even if you make small mistakes.
Another big myth is this: I need to learn more vocabulary first. So learners keep memorizing word lists every day.
Yes, they know 3,000 words, maybe 5,000 words, but they still don't speak.
Because knowing words is not the same as using words.
That's such an important point. You can understand English very well, but if you don't practice speaking, you won't become fluent.
And here's another myth: I need to live in America or the UK to become fluent.
No, you don't. Of course, living in an English-speaking country helps. But today, you have podcasts, YouTube, online conversations, and so many tools.
Fluency is not about location, it's about daily action.
So let's say it clearly. Fluency is not perfection. It's not memorizing thousands of words. And it's not about moving to another country.
If you believe those myths, you might wait forever to start speaking.
And waiting is the biggest mistake of all. So, Julia, before we talk about how to become fluent, we need to answer an important question. What does fluent really mean?
Yes, because many learners imagine fluency as something very big and scary.
Right. They imagine speaking like a news reporter or a university professor.
Or like a famous speaker giving a perfect speech with no mistakes at all.
But that's not real fluency. Real fluency is much simpler than that.
Fluency means you can express your thoughts clearly and smoothly without stopping every 2 seconds to think of a word.
It doesn't mean perfect grammar.
It doesn't mean a perfect accent.
And it definitely doesn't mean using very complicated vocabulary.
For example, imagine someone asks you, "How was your day?" If you can answer naturally, "It was good. I was busy at work, but I learned something new." That's fluency.
Exactly. You communicated your idea clearly. Maybe there was a small grammar mistake. That's okay.
Fluent speakers focus on communication first, correction later.
And here's something very important: fluency is about flow, not perfection.
Yes, if your English flows even with small mistakes, people will understand you.
So let's remove the fear. You don't need to sound like a native speaker to be fluent.
You just need to speak naturally, confidently, and regularly.
All right, Julia, this is the big moment. After everything we discussed, what is the only real way to become fluent?
The answer is simple, but many learners don't like it.
That's true. It's simple, but not always easy.
The only real way to become fluent is this: you must speak English consistently even when you're not ready.
Yes, not sometimes, not once a week, not only when you feel confident.
Every day, even 10 or 15 minutes.
And here's the key: you must speak before you feel ready.
Most learners wait. They say, "I'll speak when my grammar is better. I'll speak when I know more vocabulary. I'll speak when I feel confident."
But confidence doesn't come before speaking. Confidence comes because of speaking.
Exactly. Speaking is not the result of fluency. Speaking is the cause of fluency.
Let's say that again because it's powerful. You don't speak because you are fluent. You become fluent because you speak.
And it doesn't have to be complicated. You can speak to yourself. You can describe your day. You can record your voice. You can shadow a podcast.
Yes. Active use of English is the difference between learners who understand English and learners who actually speak it.
Listening and reading are important, but they are not enough.
Imagine someone who watches cooking videos every day, but never cooks.
They will never become a good cook.
Exactly. In the same way, if you only watch English videos but never speak, fluency will never come.
So the only real way is consistent, imperfect, daily speaking practice.
Speak badly, speak slowly, make mistakes, but speak.
Because every time you speak, your brain becomes stronger in English.
And that's how fluency is built, one small daily action at a time. Julia, now that we know the only real way to become fluent, let's talk about why so many learners fail.
Yes, Jason. And the sad truth is most learners fail not because English is too hard, but because they fall into very common traps.
Trap number 1. Only watching or reading English, without speaking. Learners spend hours watching videos, reading books, listening to podcasts, but never actually speak.
Exactly. You can understand English, but understanding is not speaking. Fluency comes from active use, not passive exposure.
Trap number 2. Fear of mistakes. Learners worry about saying the wrong word or making grammar errors, so they stay silent.
And that's ironic, right? Because mistakes are actually the fastest way to learn. Without mistakes, your brain doesn't grow in English.
Trap number 3. Waiting to feel ready. Many learners think, I'll speak when my vocabulary is bigger or when I feel confident.
The problem is, waiting never works. Fluency comes from action, not waiting.
Trap number 4. Inconsistency. Learners practice for a few days, then stop for weeks, then get frustrated that nothing changes.
Consistency beats intensity every single time. Even 15 minutes a day is more effective than 3 hours once a month.
So, to sum up, learners fail because they don't speak enough, fear mistakes, wait to feel ready, and are inconsistent.
If you avoid these traps and follow the one real way daily speaking practice, fluency will come faster than you expect.
All right, Julia, now that we know why learners fail, let's give them a simple plan. I call it the 3-step fluency formula.
I love this. Simple steps are easier to follow, especially for beginners. So, Jason, what's step number 1?
Step 1 is input. That means listening and reading. You need to expose yourself to English every day. podcasts, videos, simple books, anything you enjoy.
Yes, but remember, listening and reading alone won't make you fluent. They prepare your brain. They give you words and phrases that you can later use.
Exactly. Step 2 is output. This is the most important step. Speak. Speak to yourself. Record your voice. Repeat sentences. Practice shadowing. Active use of English is the key.
Even if you speak slowly or make mistakes, the goal is practice, not perfection. Output strengthens your brain in ways that just listening or reading cannot.
And finally, step 3 is consistency make English a daily habit. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day is better than one long session once a week.
Yes, fluency is built like a muscle. You exercise a little bit every day, and over time, your brain and mouth start working naturally in English.
So remember the formula. Input to output to consistency.
And don't forget, all 3 steps work together. Listening without speaking won't give fluency. Speaking without listening is harder, and none of it works without consistency.
If you follow these 3 steps every day, fluency is not a dream, it's a natural result.
Exactly. And the best part is, it's simple, easy to remember, and beginner-friendly.
Julia, we've talked about the 3-step formula, but beginners often ask, Jason, how do I actually do this every day?
Yes. And the answer is a simple daily routine that takes only 15 minutes but works amazingly well.
Here's how it goes. Step 1, 5 minutes listening. Listen to a short podcast, a YouTube video, or even a song in English. Just pay attention to words and pronunciation.
Step 2, 5 minutes speaking. Repeat what you heard, describe your day, or talk to yourself in English. Don't worry about mistakes, focus on speaking.
Step 3, 5 minutes thinking in English. While doing daily activities, ask yourself questions in English and answer them in your mind. For example, what will I eat today? What should I do after work?
See? Just 15 minutes a day can make a huge difference if you do it consistently.
And the best part is, this routine is easy, simple, and fits into any busy schedule.
Exactly. No excuses, no complicated plans, just 15 minutes of smart practice every day.
Do this for a month, and you'll start noticing that speaking English becomes easier and more natural.
Consistency is the secret. Small daily steps lead to big results.
Julia, we've given our listeners the plan and routine, but learning English can feel overwhelming at times. How can they stay motivated?
Yes, Jason, and the key is a mindset shift. Fluency is not about being perfect or learning everything fast. It's about small daily progress.
Exactly. Think of English like building a tree. You plant the seed today, water it every day, and eventually it grows strong.
Yes, and even if progress feels slow at first, every day you speak, listen, or think in English, your brain is growing stronger.
Another important mindset. Don't fear mistakes. Mistakes are proof that you are learning. The more mistakes you make, the faster you improve.
Also, focus on action, not results. Instead of worrying about how fluent you are, focus on speaking today, reading today, listening today.
Remember, consistency beats intensity. 15 minutes every day is more powerful than hours of study once in a while.
And finally, be kind to yourself. Learning a language is a journey. Celebrate small wins. You spoke for 5 minutes today. You understood a sentence in a podcast. You thought in English without translating.
Those small wins are the real proof that you're becoming fluent. Keep going, and fluency will come naturally.
Yes. Stay consistent, take imperfect action, and trust the process. You've got this.
All right, Julia. Let's quickly summarize everything we discussed today.
Yes. The main message is simple. Fluency is not about perfect grammar, huge vocabulary, or living in an English-speaking country.
Fluency comes from daily, consistent speaking practice. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day will make a huge difference over time.
Remember the three-step formula: input, output, consistency. Listen, speak, and practice every day.
And don't fear mistakes. Mistakes are proof that you're learning and growing in English.
So here's your action for today. Start speaking in English for at least 15 minutes. Describe your day, record your voice, or talk to yourself. The important part is just to speak.
Yes, and we want to hear from you. Comment below. I will speak English every day.
And if you enjoyed this episode and want more tips to become fluent, subscribe to Easy English Talk and share this video with a friend who's learning English too.
Remember, fluency is a journey, but every step counts. Speak daily, stay consistent, and trust the process.
You can do this. Start today and you'll be amazed at how much progress you make in just 1 month.
Thank you for listening to the English Learning Podcast. We'll see you in the next episode.